This afternoon, a special salute to all the men out there making things happen. We love the ladies, but for a moment, we're talking about the men. They provide, they teach, they nurture, they build. And every now and again, the mightiest of men need help, a voice of reassurance. And this weekend, the Gideon 300 Gathering of Men Conference will be taking place. Dr. Edward Johnson is the brainchild behind this gathering and joins us here today to talk about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Tell us more about this conference and what you're hoping to achieve.
All right, so this is actually a new movement in the city. Over the past 32 years, I've been entrenched and telling pastors and church leaders that, you know, it's time for us to tear down these walls, racial walls, denominational walls, and let's work together more. But leading up to the prayer breakfast that we've been having since 2012 and 2022, we decided we're gonna, 23 rather, we're gonna just bring men together to talk about if this movement is possible. I had about 50 guys that showed up, shared the vision with them, and they signed off on it. So the rest is history. We had the first official gathering at Freedom Church in Moncks Corner back in September. We had about 80 guys that showed up there. We got about 100 guys preparing to show up here. We're going to be meeting every quarter. We have another meeting scheduled for June 8th at Somerville Baptist. So the goal is to bring men together from all denominational tribe, all racial tribes, and just be brothers in the city together. That's the goal.
And what is the cost to attend the conference?
It's actually free. You can come and get in. All you got to do is just show up, and you're going to eat for free.
Now, it sounds like it's a Christian event, but is it only for Christians?
Absolutely not. Christians are leading it, but anybody can come and be a part of this. In fact, we're hoping to have guys that are not part of a church for the most part, because it's an evangelistic tool to help bring guys, you know, to faith. But it's led by Christian men. So.
And you mentioned that there are differences among us, and some of those are racial, but some of those differences happen within the Christian denomination.
Yes. You know, I talk about this in one of my most recent books. When you go back to the 1500s, denominational churches spawned out of over a century, a millennium of Catholic domination in Europe. And that spawned denominational Baptist, Methodist, Episcopal churches that actually came to the United States, well, to America. It became the United States. But those divisions are very stark and deep. And we have churches that are on sometimes 3 and 4 different denominational churches on the same city blocks, and no relationship with these guys. In fact, I tell the story about Clemente Pinckney when he got murdered in the church by Dylan Roof. We had a prayer gathering a couple of days later. I went to that gathering.
It happened. Got a few moments left. I'm sorry.
Okay, and from there, Pastor David Walker, who talked about God told him to meet Clemente, he never did. All these years they've been passing right next door. So we're trying to get some of those walls down so we can work together as a team.
That is this Saturday, and it starts at 9 o'clock, and it'll be located at 302 Jeff Circle in Goose Creek. There's the information on our website, the Big Red Box, to register. We'll be right back.